Yes, there we are, guys. There we are. Woohoo! Yes. What's this? An extra episode of A Drink with Brink. Yes, usually it's Sunday. This time we have an extra episode because there are just too many awesome campaigns that I like to share with you, good people. So yeah. So welcome everyone to A Drink with Brink, where I talk with other indie creators about their lives and their campaigns and their books, because I am kind of done with mainstream comics. Mainstream comics suck nowadays, and indie comics is where the fun is, guys, where the talent is. So yeah. I saw some people in the chat already. I saw Mike. Mike is here. Welcome, Mike. He says, "Hi, Dave. I have to work soon. Oh no, right now, and all weekend also. Oh no, but I'll have this restreaming and I'll pop up in from running around when I can. Have a good weekend, good sir. You too, Mike. Thank you very much for dropping in. I saw Phantasmagorical. Welcome. How are you? And Pau Rodericks, the phenomenal artist of Perfect 10, is also here. Hello, Pau. Pau, I have to disappoint you a little bit, because Pau sent me something today, just like 15 minutes before this stream. He sent me something awesome, and I have no idea how I can share it with you people. And I had no time to figure it out, but no worries. I will post it somehow. You will see it on the social media somehow. Right. Welcome, Pau. All right, guys. I am pretty tired. My day was interesting. So the last 2 days I've been on this training, on this course to get better at public speaking, to do public speaking, to get over my anxiety and my fears. And I was so nervous, guys. I was awake this morning, 4:00 in the morning. I was wide awake, and I'm so freaking tired. But it was worth it. It was a very intense course. I learned many things. I hope I can apply some also here with my channel. Maybe, I don't know. But what I noticed during the course is that I barely stuttered, which is amazing, because I have this stutter. It's getting better. I'm working on it, but it was almost gone. It was amazing. I was so happy, guys. So happy. Oh, Darkside. Hey, man. Welcome. Yes, you will get your copy of American Bliss soon. And Pops also here. Hi, Pops. Welcome, sir. All right, guys, it's time for our guest. It's time to start. the show and talk about some cool comics. So let's just get this started, guys. Let's just get this started. A brand new guest to the show. So let's welcome to the show Corissa Grant.
It's a great welcome.
Yes, everyone gets the welcome. We always have warm welcomes for other creators. So, how is your day going, Corissa?
Good so far. I did some writing and some organization, and so far so good.
Right. Where do you live?
I live in Tennessee.
In Tennessee. Oh,
Yeah.
wow.
Yeah, it's only 2:00 here.
Yes, I know. And it's 2:00. That was my first stutter today. It's 2:00, but still I need to ask you, what are you drinking?
I only have water here.
Water. That's perfectly fine. Perfectly fine. Nice. All right. And people seem to know you. So Pop says Corissa rocks. So that's great. That's excellent.
Pop is the best. Fanta made a video for me, which is awesome.
He did a video for you?
Yeah.
About what?
About the Kickstarter.
Oh, wow. Like a trailer or something, or teaser or something?
Yeah, like a review trailer thing. I have it on my Twitter. I'll send you the link.
Oh, great. Excellent.
Did an excellent job on it.
Right. Right. So you make comic books, right? So how long have you been making comics?
Oh, 6 months.
For 6 months, you're brand new.
Yeah, I'm new.
So this is your first book also, your first campaign?
This is my second campaign. My first campaign, I did 1 through 3 all together. So this is issue 4, but I have the other ones available in there.
Wait,
but
what? So you started 6 months ago, and you have 4 issues?
Yeah. So what it is, I already wrote 80 issues. So I have
80?
Yeah, 45 is this series, and like the rest is another series that I did. So it wasn't on purpose, it was for fun. I was role playing with a friend, and we just kind of got obsessed with the story, and in 3 years we wrote about 80 issues between the 2 series, and it was too good to waste, so I thought we'd make a comic book from it.
Oh, okay. So you played like what was that, tabletop games or something? What was it?
No, it's you go online and you each make a character. I started it. I had a story idea I wanted to do, and I told her about the characters that I wanted to do, and I gave her Draven, which is the main character, and I said, "Do you want to play the role, and I'll play the other main character?" And she said, "Fine." So I start out by sending her a chapter, and then she writes a chapter back responding to what I said, and then I continue the story. So yeah. It's all writing. It's not really a game per se.
Right. I know this. I've done this also.
Yes.
There are these forums like these fantasy forums that you can role play, right?
Yeah, I think roleplayer.me was the one we did.
Right. Okay. I've done this also. Only
I've been doing it for 17 years, but this
17
was 2
years.
17 years. I'm dyslexic, so when I started, it was only one-liners. And then I built up to para and multi-para. And then over time, I built up to novelaire. And then I met my co-writer 2.5 years ago. And in 2 years, we wrote technically 11 novels for fun. So.
Wow. Yeah, it builds up. It builds up pretty quickly, right? Because you write daily. It forces yourself to.
We're still writing. Active. Yeah, this story
still
is
going on.
Yeah, we're still. She sent me a chapter 2 days ago, and I've been working on. She's working on. We always have like 2 chapters at least, because we'll get an idea and we'll jump to it in the story and we'll write it and then we'll connect them later. And so we have 2 stories going on in the spinoff. This series for Redemption, series 1 is done. Series 2 is kind of like 3 issues in, but the spinoff, we're working on the middle of book 5 and the end of book 2 at the same time.
Okay, for my own clarification, right?
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
you first started out on this forum, and you did role plays, but
Mhm.
now you write actual books. So you're no longer
Oh no, we
writing.
took the story that we wrote and saved
Mhm.
it at like books. So they're
Right,
not
right,
published or anything. So
yeah,
we're still role playing technically.
sure. But
Yeah,
but
but
you
I'm
write
converting
one
them.
chapter, and then your partner writes the other chapter.
So how it works is I write a chapter in my character's perspective about what we're both doing and
Right.
how it goes. And then she'll go back and write his perspective during that exact time. So it's two versions of the
Yes.
same chapter, and then I write the next chapter and she writes her reaction to it.
All right. Great.
Yeah.
Excellent. I got it. I'm completely up to speed. Right. So now you decided to use that as the basics for your
Yep.
comic book
Yep.
series, right?
I'm
So
converting them into scripts. Yes.
right, and you're starting from the beginning.
Started from the beginning. Yes, we're on issue 4. 5 just got done. My artist just drew all 5 and sent me the first half colored this morning. And then we're working on so script wise, I have 16 scripts converted out of the 80
Holy
issues we've
shit!
done. So
Wow. So you're actually planning 80 issues.
well, this series is 40 something, and then yeah, I would like to do the spin-off. The spin-off is like a what if to this, the same
Hmm.
characters but done in a different way. So
Sure.
yeah.
Right. Wow. Okay. Okay. So you like,
Totally
this is
different.
fancy. You like fantasy? This is a fancy story?
This is a horror adventure.
Horror.
Yeah.
Right. Right. You're into horror. So
Yeah.
what are your favorite horror stories or writers or
Well,
movies?
I mostly horror movies. Mostly the only horror I think I've read some Stephen King, but I've read Wolfen, but mostly I prefer the movies. Like I used to, when I was 6, I saw Nightmare on Elm Street 3 was my first horror movie I ever saw.
Right.
Yeah,
Yes,
yeah, that yeah. I wasn't supposed to be watching it. I was like, I was watching from the stairs while my
of
brother was
course.
watching it.
But you were fascinated
Oh, I
and
loved it. I had I think the first scene that I saw was the marionette with the veins from the
right.
heroin.
Yes,
Yeah.
yes.
So I was fascinated. I thought this was the most interesting thing I'd ever seen. So yeah.
Yeah, fantastic. Fantastic. Did you see the Terrifier movies?
Yeah, I saw the first one actually. Yeah.
Oh, the first one, yeah.
Yeah.
I
The
saw.
actor's gonna be in the next state over in October, so I might go get my picture taken with
Oh,
him.
really?
Yeah.
Oh, great. Yeah. I saw Terrifier 2 this week.
Is
So
it
I
good?
think last Wednesday. It is bonkers. It's absolutely, it is crazy. There are things happening. I'm like it's just, it's so well done. It's
I'll have to
just
watch it
crazy.
tomorrow. But
Yeah, yeah,
I
yeah.
was
Do that.
also
You'll love
I
it.
was a big horror gamer. So I Resident Evil was my
Oh,
favorite.
right.
Silent
Really?
Hill. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. This the story is very Silent Hill, Resident Evil esque. And book 3 is, which is like issues 16 up for like whatever, is pretty much Resident Evil 2. They're trapped in a city with zombies, and they have to go through a military hospital and then go through labs and stuff. So yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Uh, f- Thank you, Phantasmagorical, for the links. Thank you so much. Also, your link, Backworthy Chaos Redemption. Check it out, guys. Um, so yeah, so you like horror? So so why comics? Did you have something with comics that you wanted to transfer your story into a comic?
Well, originally when I was a teenager, I used to read Ghost Rider, so I did love comics back in the day.
Right,
For this one, I liked the show, the getting to see it, the characters do what I tell them to do. I like seeing the picturesque of it, and it's a little bit a mix of the novel and the comic, because our characters think a lot. They have like thought bubbles,
hmm,
so you kind of get in their heads, which is what I always loved about reading novels versus
right,
watching the movie. So I used to read the novel after I'd watched the movie, so I can kind of get in their head while I'm, and like, what were they thinking? So our characters do that. So comics was pretty much like we couldn't really publish our stories because they were RP format, and we didn't want to, an editor said we would have to merge the two, and we didn't want to lose anything. So we pretty much decided not to do anything at all, actually, because we didn't want to ruin the story. But while researching, I wanted to do a cover just for us, like print it out and have a cover. So I was going to hire an artist just to do a cover for us. And when I said they were too cartoony, did she mind that? And she's like, no, I like cartoony. It's fine. And I was like, oh, do you want to do a comic book? So we decided to do a comic book and jumped into it, like a crazy person. And I spent, thousands trying to find an artist, and I was super picky. And it took months to find an artist because even the really good ones, I mean, some of them were awful. But some of the ones that were great just didn't fit my characters in my head, version.
Right. Yes.
And by the time my artist came along, I originally had a different artist to do one, but they stole like $3,000 from me. So they kind of screwed me over, and I tried to fix it for $2 more grand, and it just didn't work out. So I decided to just, scrap. But by the time
sorry to hear that, man. That sucks. That's same happens to me.
It sucks.
In the beginning, there are some people when you're trying to figure out your network, your creative team, right? In the beginning, things can go like this. Yeah.
Yeah, live and learn, right?
Yes.
But I mean, it happened, and I'm not saying I'm glad I lost $5,000, but I'm glad that it happened because the artist that I have is way better. I love them way more. They're part of the team. They're not just someone I pay and they go away. He's definitely part of it. So I got really lucky in finding him, and I didn't even. He actually found me. I had posted my story on Reddit and on Facebook. And I was asking people if they wanted to do a test page for me, and I had a lot of people turn stuff in. I had somebody do like the first 5 pages without me even asking. They just paneled it, and it looked amazing. But again, it wasn't my vision of the characters. So I had 5 people working on pages for me when he came and said, "Are you taking any more submissions?" And I said, "Well." I said, I have 5 people doing pages for me. If you want me to look at yours right away, you'd have to do it for free, or you can wait. And if I don't pick any of those 5, I'll pay you for a page. And he's like, I'll do one for free. Loved it, paid the rest away. And then that's it. He's been perfect since. Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
That's fantastic. Sometimes you just know this is the one.
Yeah.
Right?
Oh, the second I saw it, I was like, damn, that's perfect.
Excellent. Welcome, Dr. Ino.
Hi.
Welcome, sir. We're talking today to Corissa Grant about her book, Redemption. The title is Worthy Chaos Redemption, but Worthy Chaos, that's your label or something?
So Worthy Chaos is the, it's pretty much the label, or, like there's 3 series that are going to be done with the same characters. So there's Redemption, which is them as adults here. There's the prequel, which is going to be Damnation, which we have 5 or 6 issues done, and then we have the prequel, which is Salvation, and that's them as teenagers. So it's a little different, but it's still adventurous, but in a different aspect of it. It's like a what if because in Redemption they get separated as teenagers, and they both think that the other one's dead. For 10 years. She trained as a supernatural hunter, and he trained as an assassin. And they thought, they were just very closed off. They didn't know the other one was around. So they wound up being tricked into this town where the angels and demons tricked them to get there so they can be trapped in there, kind of like Silent Hill. So when she enters it, the entire town starts merging with hell and traps them there. So you have zombie mermen come through. You have zombies and ghosts and hellhounds and skeletons and the
zombie merman.
Yeah, this is a plushie for the zombie merman, but he's in
cute.
Yeah, I thought he was cute.
Cool.
But he's in the end of issue 1, and she fights him underwater in issue 2, and then Anubis of the underworld is there.
Right. Is it less depressing than the average What If?
Yeah, I used to read the What If comics back in the day. Like I have the What If Barbara Ketch became Ghost Rider, and all that. It's actually the reason why we did a what if. It's really stupid. We loved our characters so much that like 3 books in, we felt bad that they lost those 10 years. So we decided to do a what if, because at the beginning of the series, they were supposed to run away together as teenagers, but her brother was possessed by a demon and killed her parents, and then went after her, went after him, and like I said, they each thought the other one was dead. So the what if is if they actually got to run away that night instead of missing those 10 years. So now they're on the run as teenagers with no knowledge of supernatural hunting, no assassin skills. So you have these teenagers with everything still going after them, demons and monsters and stuff, but they actually have no training whatsoever. So it's a little, you get to see she's a badass character and redemption. You get to see her be kind of like hiding behind Draven in this one. You know, she's an angel descendant and he's a demon descendant. So you get to see her turn into the badass that she is in Redemption, because she's, you know, she's kind of meek and shy in the what if, but she starts to train and become a little bit tougher. So the skeleton bird. This is the skeleton bird from issue 3.
Oh, wait, let me enlarge this.
So this
you
is
made a lot of plushies.
Yeah, the skeleton plushie. We have a ton of plushies. We like plushies. And this is another demon that and the banner behind me. He's got his little petticoat and his tail on fire. So yeah, we have plushies galore.
So can people get those?
They can get these in the demon might be in the add-on. I'm not sure. If not, all 3 will be in the next campaign, which is June 20th, which will be issue 5.
Oh, right. You got it all planned. You have a timeline for for releases, right?
My artist is just too fast. So
really? Too fast. What a problem.
Yeah. I love it. My wallet doesn't like it as much as I do. But so
you have to try to keep up with all the campaigns. Every issue will be a campaign.
Yes. At least for the time being. So it'll be issue 5's already done. It'll be June 20th release. A campaign will start June 20th, actually on Pops' network on Lori's show.
Oh, great.
And then the issue 6 will be August 8th or 15th. I keep forgetting which one it is. And then October 3rd, ending on Halloween, is the big release, because he wants skeleton birds. I know they're awesome. I have my own skeleton bird, so I have to. I only have one available, so you better pay attention for the next campaign.
Yeah.
So for October release, it's issue 7, which is the last issue in book 1, and then the graphic novel for book 1 will release in the same campaign, so you can get issue 7 or the whole 230-page graphic novel of all the first 7 issues.
Holy shit! You were working fast, man. So
yes.
Most indie creators take years to get to the point where you are right now.
Yeah, I hope my fans can afford every other month. I don't know. We'll find out.
This is the dream schedule, to bring out a new book every month, right?
Yeah.
Only it's not really feasible with the campaigns. The whole campaign thing is so much work. It's exhausting.
Yes, it is.
You have to do the fulfillment. You barely have time to make books, you know.
Yeah. If it wasn't already written, I probably would not be able to release these every other month. But they're already written. So, and I don't start a campaign until it's actually printed. So I actually have. I print the bare minimum, and then when the campaign ends, I print for everybody. So this is actually issue 4 that's ending in 3 days on Kickstarter.
Wow, in 3 days,
yeah, 3 days. And the easiest way to find me on Kickstarter, you can follow links, and links are great. All you have to do is search Worthy Chaos, and I am the only thing that pops up.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
So it makes
Excellent.
it very, very easy. Yeah.
All right. Let us bring up your campaign.
Sure.
Share the screen. Let me see. This is the one. This is it. Yes, this is the one. And so this is the reason we had you on today, because this campaign has 3 days left. And
yes,
my show Sunday was taken, so we had to do this today. So get on this, guys. This is 3 days. Then it ends. right?
It ends Tuesday, I think 11 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, or 11:30, something like that.
Yes, yes.
Yeah. And I'm banned on Facebook for no reason. So
You're
I
banned?
I'm banned. I don't know what happened. I was banned for 20 hours and I couldn't share any links, but I only share my other indie creators. So I didn't share anything. So it said you have 20 hours. And then when those 20 hours ended, it said now you're banned for 4 days and I can't post in certain groups. I can't post or reply on any group reply anywhere, and I can't share links or anything for 4 days. So
Oh
fortunately,
shit.
people were amazing and they actually started sharing my stuff, which is absolutely phenomenal. And I really appreciate everyone for doing that, because I can't do it. So, but that doesn't tell you why. Usually it'll tell you like a violation that you've done. But my
Yeah.
violation box is, my last one was May of 2022. So it's been an entire year. So
It's
unless
really,
it's May
yeah,
2022, I don't
it's
know.
really weird. These
Yeah.
sites are just strange.
Yes, they are. If you do want to play the video, which you don't have to, but if you
Yes.
play the video, I will let everyone know that the song that you hear in the background is actually a song that we had written and performed just for our characters. So it's actually an add-on. It's for $5. It's a downloadable. Both the instrumental and the vocal version is together for $5, and anyone can get that, even if they're located anywhere, because it's just a download. But you'll hear the sound. The song in the background is from that.
Oh, great. This also means I won't get struck. So this is
Yes,
perfect.
no copyright.
Yes, excellent. All right, let's give it a look.
Great.
There we go.
That's a hint that I want to do an animated series.
Yeah, of course. Of course. All right, great. Did I see that correctly? Did one of the main characters get beheaded? Or was it different?
Not one of the main characters, but it
Oh.
was a threat that he would get decapitated. Yeah.
Oh, okay, all right.
And
Oh,
those pages underwater were the zombie merman.
right. Welcome, Sumo.
Hi.
Welcome, sir. Right. Okay, great.
Oh, and this
yeah.
is the DC artist cover. He's the inker and penciler. He worked on Batman, Harley Quinn, all of those for decades. And it was colored by the current interior colorist Cece Dela Cruz from Lady Death Universe.
Right. So
it's a very popular cover.
Oh, it's drawn by Ken Hunt.
Yes,
right.
Ken Hunt and CCD. Yeah.
Exclusive cover. Right. Beautiful.
Thank you.
All right.
That's another variant by Fabio and Fernando. That's the bar fight that happened.
Fabio, I've been following Fabio's career. He's been
Great.
doing some stuff for us also.
Oh, nice. Yeah,
It's nice to see him develop, right?
yeah, I have his originals here because I always have to own the originals. And he also did an issue for a cover for the next issue 5, and he's doing 2 more and probably in every book. So he's got 2 more in the next book too.
Oh, excellent. Wait, before we scroll down, I think we had 77 backers. Yeah, let's remember that. Okay, for the people who just dropped in and who are seeing this awesome art, can you tell us a little bit about the concept? What is this comic about?
So the main comic, the main plot of the story is Seraphina and Draven are soulmates, and she was created from an angelic weapon that her angel father had centuries ago, and he created her from it. And once he did, it turns out that they need that weapon to tip the scales of heaven and hell, as a chaos demon, which is Draven's father, is after that weapon. So he kept trying to kill Seraphina to get the weapon, and she kept just reincarnating. So he created Draven to go after her, and instead they actually fell in love. And there was a prophecy, if a demon ever fell in love with an angel, that they could never be separated or a war would start. So they had a guardian angel that took care of them and made sure nothing happened to them. So her father went and faked a prophecy that they had to be separated or a war would start, tricking their guardian angel into betraying them. And now in this life, they met with no memories of their last lives. And now they are trying to fight against their fathers, who are trying to take the weapon from her. And the only way to activate, there's 2 ways, but the only way they can activate it is by killing her in a certain realistic way, using a ritual dagger that actually uses the soul that she has to destroy the weapon or to activate it. So pretty much it's a survival horror. It's also been called Romeo and Juliet in Hell.
Right.
So yeah, it's like a mix of yeah, Rich.
So did you guys take notes? Did you all get that? It was a lot, right?
Yeah. So pretty much it's a survival horror adventure for these 2 characters. And in book 1, they're trapped in the Hell town that's being merged with Hell, where they have the skeleton birds, the zombie merman, all that stuff. In book 2, they're trapped in a haunted asylum where they can't leave, and there's ghosts and zombies and giant salamander monsters that crawl over the ceilings and stuff. And then book 3 is like the Resident Evil-esque story where they're trying to get out of the city, and they meet up with other survivors and they try to get out. And then book 4 and 5 are on a nightmare island where they travel to hell, and they do a lot of other stuff that is to come.
4 and 5, but this campaign is from 1 to 4, right?
1 through 4, and you can get anything back ordered as an add-on. So like any of the back issues, any of the current or back variants. Like we have a variant that was done by Ian Chase Nichols, who worked on an artist on the Tick and Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. And he's actually doing our issue 6-2, which is a wraparound cover of a swarm of vampires. Now our vampires get introduced at the end of this issue, and our vampires are a little bit different. They're a subspecies called clotters, and their heart beats every 6 hours, just enough to keep off rigor mortis. So it gives them strength, and if you cut them, it's a clotty mess going on, because I always hated that vampires get cut and they bleed, but they have no heartbeat. So it always bothered me. So I fixed it in my version.
Yes. Excellent.
Yeah, but the problem with them is they have a hive mind. So anyone in the family, if they taste your blood, they can actually track you no matter where you go, like a homing beacon. And if you kill one of them, they will track you down out of revenge and not stop until you're dead, which is what happens, of course, in the next issue, which is they have to track down every vampire there is to stop them.
Oh shit, that's fantastic. It's awesome. There's so much going on. It's like every movie, every horror franchise and movie all blended together into one new thing, right?
And speaking of that, we have an Easter egg in every issue that I always forget to mention. So there's an Easter egg from a horror game or a horror movie or a horror show, and there's at least one in each issue. So I always say the first one is the first issue has an alligator in the sewer that is kind of in the dark. You could see it. And that's back to Resident Evil 2 with the crocodile that comes out to get Leon. So there's that, but there's a Nightmare on Elm Street reference. There's a lot of other, all as a Saw reference in issue 2. So each of them has something. And when book 1 comes out as the graphic novel, whoever finds all of them and posts first about it will get one of the prizes that we have.
Oh wow, that's awesome. I started playing the Resident Evil 2 remake last week.
Yeah.
So I'm waiting for the crocodile part.
Yeah. I didn't play the remake. I'm assuming it's there. I think I saw it.
Yeah.
But I originally bought the original Resident Evil 2 because of the crocodile. I don't know why. I saw it on a commercial, and I didn't even have PlayStation. I literally went out to buy PlayStation 1 to rent the game so that I can play it. So I've been obsessed ever since.
Yes. Hello, Chris. He says, just hopping in to say hello.
Hello.
Right. All right. So tell me a little bit about this artist. So he or she approached you, right?
Yes. He is Jonas De Costa. He actually lives in the UK, and this is his first paid job, and gets better with every issue. He's absolutely phenomenal. And he's super fast. He does it all. He does the pencil, the ink, the color, and the lettering. So he does it all.
Does it all. Right. The lettering too. So these two, like Draven and Sarah, right?
Yeah.
They have like special abilities, right? Because they're not human.
They do eventually. Right now, they don't know that they're not human, but we do because we watch their fathers watching them. So we know they're not human, but they don't yet know that. But eventually their powers do come out. Mostly she's healing when she's not angry, and he has dark powers of darkness. And his anger is part of his powers. But yeah, all that comes out way later. But yeah, the my artist is amazing with the whole action sequences, and he does this thing with the panels, and he does a really good job. Yeah, we love our Easter eggs. It's fun to come up with being able to come up with them without being in trouble for licensing issues. So like they're changed like a little bit.
Yeah.
So, yeah. So this is Anubis playing fetch with a hellhound. So.
Oh, that's a hellhound. This one, right?
Yeah.
Not this one.
Yeah, because so her father controls Anubis with the remote control. So Anubis isn't bad, but he's being controlled, and you can see the remote control in issue 3 in the Angel's Belt. And it gets explained more later, but he controls Anubis. Now, the Draven's father controls the Hellhounds, but only because he beat up that one, which was the leader. That's why there's a broken horn, and he has a scar that you can't see, so he can't breathe fire. So he kind of clings to Anubis, and now he'll pretty much follow Anubis wherever he goes, carrying a stick around most of the time.
Okay, so this character is controlled by a different character, and the Hound is controlled by a different character. So
if you scroll up just a little bit, you'll see right there. So you see the two, the angel on the left and the demon on the right.
Yeah.
The angel on the left has a remote control that controls Anubis.
All right.
That's Seraphina's father.
Right.
He created the weapon that she was made out of.
All right. Okay. Wow. A video. We have some stickers.
There's a lot of stickers. Also, we already passed 4 stretch goals, so there's a lot of free stuff. So if you or anyone was to get a $5 PDF of either issue 1 or issue 4 or any of them, you not only get those two. I give you the black and white version and the color version in the PDF. So you get 2 of them, but you also, our first stretch goal was 16 PDF number 1s from other creators in the horror genre, pretty much. So you get all of those included for the $5, plus our issue 1 for our prequel, just to show how they met. It'll eventually be redone by our artist, but it was done by another artist, and we're sharing it for the stretch goal. And then you also get a glossy bookmark of the banner, and you get a glossy card of the DC artist. So there's a lot, but so everything has the stickers too. I have a lot of add-ons. I've been called Merch Queen. So.
Oh, really? Oh.
Yeah. because I want everything for me, and then I just offer it to you, so it's tax deductible.
Sure. Phantasmagorical has to go.
Right. Thanks for coming.
See you next time, and thank you for sharing all the links. Thank you so much.
You're awesome.
And we say welcome to Bristolian Dave. All right, me babbers. Right. So cool. This is another sticker from Anubis. More stickers.
Yeah, the first
A
4
lot of
stickers. This is the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle artist. That's the cover from issue 2 variant that you can get as an add-on too.
All right. Did we see the cover on the page? I can't remember.
Yeah, you'll see it. It'll be down further.
Oh,
yeah,
it's down. Right.
Yeah.
Boards.
So there's this, glossy cards.
Trading cards. Okay.
Yeah, trading cards, prints. The next is a metal print, which I've never had before, and I absolutely love it. It's super shiny. There's a little video if you want to see it, but it does not do it justice on being in person. It's just amazing. That's the metal print.
Right.
And then there's metal
check out all these videos on the campaign, guys. The link is pinned in the chat. It's also in the description of this video. Please check it out.
Yep. And there's a wood print too, which came out phenomenal. Yeah, there's only one left, but if you scroll down a little bit, you can see there it is. That's the wood print.
Wow. Okay. Original.
Yeah, it's laser etched, and there's a video for that they can check out too. And there's the 3D printed Anubis, which is about 6 or 7 inches tall.
Holy shit. So people, these are add-ons, right? People can add everything on.
There's rewards and add-ons. And then there's that's a resin tabletop RPG miniature printout.
This is gorgeous.
It came out really good.
Wow. So it's on scale. You can play it with like Dungeons and Dragons or something.
Yep.
That's excellent.
It's primed to be painted, or you can leave it white, but you can print it. The next we have pillows. Lots of pillows.
Pillows? You have everything.
Yeah.
Holy shit.
It's called being obsessed with your own story.
Right.
Those are the smaller ones, but I have the big ones for me. So there's 3 feet for me.
Wow.
Yeah, there's 4 pillows here. And then there's one more that's a cute Anubis, which is the popular one.
This one.
Yeah, everyone loves cute angry Anubis.
Yeah, sure.
And then that's the plushie that I have right here. It has a 3D printed staff, all handmade. The statues are handmade too.
Holy shit, man. Everything.
Yeah. And then we have that's a 1 pound clay statue of the 2 characters that my artist will never do again, because my clay artist does not like to do people sculptures. So this is the last one he's ever going to do. No, he doesn't like it. These are sold out. The large statue. I'm probably not going to make those again, but I may or may not. We'll see. Damn. And that's a video if anyone wants to see. And then of course there's the story. And if you go down a little bit, you'll see the stretch goals. Oh, and there's the cover for issue 2. If you go down a little bit, you'll see a little better picture of it.
There we go.
There you go. Yeah.
There we go. Cover by, what's the artist again?
So this is Ian Chase Nichols. He worked on The Tick and Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, and he has offered to do the spin-off interior art. So we may or may not do that.
All right, cool, great. Stretch goals.
Yep, you get those 16.
And we haven't even
one of them.
Stretch goals yet.
Yeah, those are the 16 titles you get PDFs for, which is awesome. Right there for $5, you're gonna get all of those.
Wait, 16 titles. Oh, I see a Raven Hunter, Demon Hunter Raven, right?
Yep.
I know this
Night
one.
Wolf, there's
I know this one.
Yeah.
So basically you are working together with other creators to offer people this bundle.
Yep.
Right.
Which I appreciate that they're just I love the indie community. I find them extremely supportive. I love them all, and I try to support them as much as I can. So
yes, it's true. It's really true. Most of us just want to see each other succeed, you know.
Absolutely.
So what's this?
So that's the glossy bookmark. It's of the banner that's behind me. My interior artist did it.
Right. Okay. Yes. All right. There's a bookmark. Cool.
Yep. And this is the PDF of the how they met in the prequel.
Right, and this was a stretch goal, and you
Yep, we
unlocked it,
passed
right?
it. Yep.
So people can get it right now.
Yeah, if again, if you get a $5 PDF or anything above that, you get all of these first 4.
Yes, beautiful.
Yeah, and that's the DC artist. That's what he inked and colored it. I have the original, but it's not for sale.
Beautiful.
And there's that's the 5th goal that we haven't reached yet. It's a foil card of that cover, which is gorgeous in foil. It's just shiny and beautiful.
Yeah, beautiful stuff. More
and then
stickers.
all the add-ons you can look
add-ons.
at.
These are add-ons.
Everything's
You can check it.
add-on.
You can check it out, guys. It's
Yep.
we can scroll through it, but you can check it all. They have wonderful
And
plushies.
the plushies come with a suede trading card.
So who is Apollo Red?
So Apollo is in the prequel and the spin-off. It's a guardian from the Lord of the Rats, which is actually the god Apollo. So he kind of helps her with stuff and follows her around.
Holy shit. That's adorable.
Yeah. I love my plushies.
A lot of stuff.
Shirts, sweatshirts.
Lots to see.
And this is the lyrics, if anyone wants to see the lyrics for the song.
Right.
And then, of course, our team, and then thanks to Pops and everything. And here are some recommendations, but I think they actually just all ended in the last day, and I have to fix it.
Oh, all right. So these are recommendations. Right.
Yeah.
Wow. That's a lot. That's a lot going on here.
Yeah.
Beautiful stuff, man. Redemption, right. 4. Beautiful. Nice.
Thank you.
Right. So we can go through the perks quickly. Show people what they can get.
There's a lot of them. You might not want to go through them.
Really, a lot of them. So
there's a lot of them. Yeah, there's a ton.
Yeah.
Of them. But you can get the PDF issue 1 for $5, PDF 4 for $5, and then add on the rest. Or there's a PDF bundle that you can get, which is all 4 of them for $15. And then there's the bundle for the printed, which is $48 with shipping for all 4, plus all of them have additional stuff, and the higher you go, it just gets added on, so you don't miss anything by getting higher, because I always thought that was a little weird. So some of them have the metal prints or the metal bookmarks and stickers and prints and all that stuff.
Right. And you only ship to certain countries.
I do. If there's someone that wants it bad enough, all you have to do is send me a message and I will check the shipping for you and we'll make it work. I just know it's incredibly expensive to go overseas.
Yes.
But if someone wants it bad enough, I will make it happen.
It's a shame, yeah.
Yeah, I know.
Great. Beautiful. Excellent.
Thank you.
Okay. Guys, you can check out this campaign. It's pinned in the chat. It's also in the description of the video. Please help us share this. There's only 3 days left, right? So share it. Talk about it with other people. Let's get this to 100 backers.
I really appreciate anyone that, shares it, or especially on Facebook. Now that I'm banned, I can't really share it. So, yeah.
Right. Yes.
Yeah.
You also have your own website.
I do. WorthyChaosComics.com. You can get back issues there. You can get PDFs there. You get the song there, stickers there, all that stuff. I'm also on Twitter. You can just search Worthy Chaos. I'm on Facebook with both Worthy Chaos page or Corissa Grant. And yeah, you could search, like I said before, Kickstarter. Just search Worthy Chaos, and I'm the only thing that pops up.
Right. Yes. Power's back because Pow had to eat. Snack time.
I don't blame you.
And he asked, there are more issues coming in near future?
There is, yes, there is a new issue every other month. So technically every month, I guess, if you look at it, like this ends this month and the next one comes out, the Kickstarter for the next one is June 20th. And it's already done. I don't start Kickstarters until I have them. I don't like people to have any risk. I want them to know they're going to get it as soon as the Kickstarter ends. And I'm impatient, so I'd want it right away if it was me.
Right. Pow, you hear that? One book every month. Why can't we do that, man? It's crazy. Because it's too much work. It's too much work.
I
If you
think the
can
only
do it,
month,
definitely do it. Yes.
yeah, I think I'll be skipping like November and December. So like book
Mm,
one will end on Halloween, and then we'll take November, December off, and then we'll start like January 15th or around there. So,
right.
and
Right.
then
So
we'll go back to every
who
other
does your fulfillment? You do that yourself also?
me.
Right.
I bag and board all of them. I wrap them all with tissue paper, and yeah, they're all
Tissue
uh,
paper?
yeah, I don't know. I'm weird. I'll probably regret it when I have like more Kickstarter backers, but for now I could still do it.
Sure.
But they're wrapped not only in a box, they are then put in a waterproof plastic, like a rubber um envelope, so that they can't get wet. So
Yes.
yeah.
Okay, excellent. Well, that was it then for this. So stop the screen. Corissa, thank you very much for being my guest today and showing us your awesome book.
Thanks for having a show just for me. I appreciate that.
Yeah, you're very welcome. People, if you want to follow Corissa, I have the link to her Twitter in the description. So check it out. Uh, Again, Carissa, thank you. And special thanks to the chat for everyone watching, for showing up, for listening to us, for checking out the campaign, for sharing, for commenting, for your questions, and for liking. Please like this stream if you enjoyed the conversation. If you didn't like it, please give it a dislike. And I'm very sorry. Um, all right, I'll be back normal time. So I'll be back. This means next Sunday. So next Sunday, I'm back. Normal time, same channel, new guest. Hope to see you guys then.
Thanks,
Phew.
guys.
All right, guys. Bye bye.
Bye. Thank you.